I'd been living in my new apartment for exactly 3 days, and I just realized why the rent was so suspiciously cheap. It's because I'm not actually living here alone. I moved into my new apartment 3 days ago, and I was so excited about the low rent that I ignored the one rule my landlord gave me: never leave the bathroom door closed. Now, I'm starting to realize I'm not living here alone. As a student, I usually spend my nights buried in books, so I thought the noises were just the building settling. But then, the coincidences started. I'd wake up to find my shoes neatly lined up by the door, even though I remember kicking them off in the hallway. Or I'd find a stack of my textbooks organized by genre, something I definitely haven't had time to do. Yesterday was the breaking point. I made coffee for just one mug for my late-night study session. I walked into the living room to grab my laptop, and when I came back, there were 2 cups on the counter. Both steaming hot. And mine? Mine was already half empty, like someone had taken a sip while my back was turned. I finally called my landlord to ask if anyone else had a key. Her voice went cold. She said, "I told you to keep that door open for a reason." Wait for part 2 to hear what she told me next. Part 2 of why I'm terrified of my new apartment. My landlord just told me I shouldn't have closed the bathroom door, and her explanation is worse than I imagined. She told me the previous tenant, a woman named Elena, was an obsessed bibliophile, just like me. She loved this apartment because of the light, but she had one massive phobia: being forgotten. When she passed away peacefully in that very bathroom, her only wish was that the next person to live here would acknowledge her presence. The landlord whispered, "If you close that door, she thinks you're shutting her out. And Elena, she doesn't like being ignored." I hung up, trembling. I walked to the bathroom, and the door, the one I had left wide open, was slowly clicking shut from the inside. I smelled her perfume. It was vanilla and old paper. I didn't run. I just stood there and said, "I'm sorry, Elena. I'll leave the door open." The door immediately swung back open. Now, we're sharing coffee every night. Am I losing my mind, or did I just find the world's most helpful roommate? What would you do in my position?